to use notes effectively. So Cam, the title of your speech is a decision to act. Before you come up, somebody take the timing on. We'll have the green light at 6 because Em says 6 to 8. So the green light at 6, the red at 7, and the amber at 7 and the red. Sorry, Cam, just realised I hadn't passed that on. Right, if you like to come, the title of your speech, the decision to act.
Thank you, Chairman, and good evening, everyone. How many of us here have agonized over making a decision to act on something and it's given us sleepless nights? Anyone? Tonight I want to talk to you about making a decision to act. See, most of us have got so many things, and this time I'm talking about not small goals, not just going to the grocery, but I mean big goals, things we want to live to this world when we take our last breath. And we don't make a decision to act. And these goals and dreams give us sleepless nights, they give us anxiety, they tax our minds because we don't make that decision to go over them. And what happens? We all say, tomorrow, I'm going to act on my goal and dream. We tell the entire world, we go on social media, we tell the family members, we get so excited. We go to bed, and what happens when we wake up in the morning? We've all experienced it. That unexplainable feeling of force that you know what to do, but then you don't do it. So when you wake up in the morning, it says, why don't you start tomorrow? And that's the favorite voice. Why don't you start tomorrow? And we've all had the saying, tomorrow never comes. Because what happens? You say, I'm going to start tomorrow. And then tomorrow turns into a month, a year, and sometimes it actually turns into a lifetime if you're not careful. So, what can actually lead us into acting? See, it's easy to act out of inspiration, but the first thing is, most of us get to that point where we're sick of being tired, or being sick, or being sick of. We get to that point of being sick of tired and being sick of tired. Sorry, sick of. We get to that point of being sick and tired, or being sick and tired. And one of the examples I like to give is a gentleman by the name of Dr. Joe Dispenza. And he said a story of where he had an accident, where he actually lost his entire spine. And to cut the long story short is, it made him to act, to go after his goal and dream, which he wanted to inspire the world. And he actually uses this story of how he healed himself just using his brain alone. And another way that can lead us to act is inspiration. You know when you talk to someone, you know when you read that book, and you get what they call that aha moment. That's another way, and it's actually the quickest way. But most of us wait for trauma. I don't know why. So, what are some of the ways that we can actually use to begin acting? like first and foremost, like Duncan told us, you gotta become aware that, hey, I'm not acting on my dream. I gotta go after my dream. Like you do anything, awareness is the first thing. Next is why. Ask yourself, why am I going after this dream? Because if you write the reasons why you're going after your dream, reasons will actually fortify you. Reasons will make you stay up late and get you up very early in the morning, but only if they're strong enough reasons. And then another one, you can ask yourself, by me not going after my goals and dreams, what pain is it causing me? Because like I said, most of us wait for pain. But if it's causing so much pain, the chances are you will actually get off that couch and go after your goals and dreams. But my message to you is, don't wait for that pain. And then another step is make it a non-negotiable. That no matter what's going to happen, no matter what people are going to say, no matter what obstacles are going to come across my way, because I promise you, if you're going after a big goal, you're going to come across obstacles. Forget about this stuff that people say, oh, this is going to be easy. No, it won't be a walk in the park. And I like to call it an acronym, NMW, and no matter what, I'm going after my goals and dreams. And the last one, which is why I'm standing here, is use baby steps. See, most of us, when we've got big goals and dreams, a 10, a 20-year dream, it feels overwhelming, isn't it? But all you have to do is take it step by step. Baby steps are so important. I'm sure we've all been to the gym or even just working out. You don't start by doing 20 or 30 push-ups. I had someone say, if you want to develop a routine, as silly as it may sound, start with 1 push-up every day. Do it for 7 days. Go to another one. Do 2, and before you know, you will develop that habit. So baby steps are very, very crucial. Because without baby steps, I cannot get on the floor and do 50 press-ups if I've never even done one. So baby steps, I cannot emphasize how strong these can be. And again, another way to make a decision to act is just to act, like the word itself. You've got to begin. It's the answer is in my title, making a decision to act. You've got to act. If I want to make a step over there, I can visualize, I can tell you guys I'm going to get over there. But until I take that first step, I'm not going to move over to that side. And again, for me, that's why I like reading and listening to people. For me, my aha moment came when I was listening to an audio message. And when I heard it, it really caught my eye. I had to actually go and research what it was. And it was from Howard Thurman, who is an American author, philosopher, theologian, educator, civil rights leader. In fact, he was one of the mentors to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this is what he said on the decision to act. It's a wonderful thing that a decision to act releases energy in the personality. For days on, a person may drift without much energy, having no particular sense of direction and having the will to change. Then something happens to alter that pattern. It may be something very simple and inconsequential in itself, but it serves a work. It disturbs. In a flash, one gets a vivid picture of oneself, and it passes. The result is decision, sharp, definitive decision. In the work of the decision, yes, even as part of the decision itself, energy is released. The act of decision sweeps all before it, and the life of the individual may be changed forever.
Right, thank you, Cam. An interesting few thoughts. Thank you very much. Right, I think it's nearly time that we put those cups